Hello, Meatballs.
Welcome back to the Meatball Pod. So, Nicole, how was your Thanksgiving?
I hope you guys had amazing Thanksgiving. Mine was great. I shared it with my birthday, and I was annoyed because my birthday's supposed to be all about me, and I had to share it with the friggin' turkey.
Yeah, so did they sing happy birthday to you?
No, yeah, everyone sang happy birthday. I mean, it didn't feel like my birthday because it felt like Thanksgiving. But I loved it. I drank wine, and I had like 4 plates of freaking mashed potatoes and stuffing. So I ate my life away, and it was the best. How was yours?
Oh, it was great. I went to my dad's side of the family, and it's just like so nice, like seeing the kids like with my older cousins and with my uncle or like my cousins and my aunts and everything. Since my dad isn't here. So seeing them with them, it just makes me like so happy. And then we reminisced about my dad and stuff. So it was like really, really nice. I had a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. The food was amazing. So good. I ate, like I said, stuffing's my favorite. I had so much stuffing and cornbread. I wish I had it right now.
Do you do the leftovers? Do you do the leftovers where you wake up and like you have it for breakfast, or you have it for lunch and dinner? Like you have it the whole day the next day?
So I used to when it was at my mom's house and I still live there, but now it's at my cousin's house. So we don't have the leftovers at my house. But when I did, oh my God, I would like eat it. I would wake up in the middle of the night and eat it. like the fat I am.
No, literally, you could do it with waffles. There's so many freaking recipes. And I don't know why, but I feel like the leftovers taste way better.
Oh my God, I love a
It
leftover.
just hits differently. That reminds me like of pizza. Like I get the pizza and, say I have like 4 slices. I put it in my, Ziploc bag, put it in the fridge. And then the next day, if my kids like want pizza for lunch or whatever, I put it on the frying pan. And oh my God, it's so freaking crispy and better than, how it was delivered. So I'm a huge fan of leftovers. I love it.
See, I'm not like a huge fan of leftovers, more with like Thanksgiving. I will do leftover pizza because then I'll throw it in the air fryer.
It's so good.
Yeah, I usually put mine in the air fryer. The air fryer is like the best thing.
Oh yeah, love that too.
Yeah, other than that, like I'm not a big leftover person. Everybody that knows me knows I'm really not. Like they're like, all right, well, Dina's not going to bring this home, so like yeah. So
I'll take everything.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like not a huge leftover person. Like unless it's like my sauce and like we could do like a couple of days of sauce, or then I'll like turn my sauce into like baked ziti or something like that, or lasagna. But besides that, yeah, I'm not like a big leftover person unless it came to like Thanksgiving when my mom like had it. And then I would just have like turkey and gravy and stuffing, sweet potatoes like for days and be okay with it. So good.
Yeah, so I'm not like a leftover person for me, but for the kids. Like, oh, if there's a little like mac and cheese left over, or, the pizza, or like little pasta from the diner or whatever, I'm taking that shit.
Yeah.
Because fuck that, I'm going to heat that up and you're going to have that for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm so lazy when it comes to that.
Yeah, I feel like my kids are bougie. I feel like they don't have leftovers because of me. But
oh my God.
They like just never do the leftovers thing. They probably see me and they're like, I don't want leftovers.
I want fresh pasta, Mom.
Yeah. No, sometimes I'll do like leftovers for like CJ he'll be like, save it. I'm like, okay. And I'll like save that. But besides that, although I did wake up and I was like, oh, I miss my mom doing Thanksgiving because like I didn't have any leftovers and I was like craving it again. I'm like, cool.
Literally.
So Chris just asked me what I want for Christmas this year, and I've been looking around because I like meaningful gifts. I like gifts that are sentimental. I like pictures. I like things with my kids, my family. And then I came across skylight frames. And skylight frames, I'm like, oh my God, like this would be perfect for me. I could put it in my kitchen. I could put it in my bedroom, anywhere. And I could just see my pictures because as everybody knows, I take millions of of pictures, and I just love memories. I love meaningful stuff. It's just part of me. It's part of my personality. So when I saw the skylight frame, I was like, you know what? This would be a perfect gift for me, for my mom, for anybody that is like me that loves, memories and seeing your memories and having those in your home without it being stressful and having to throw things on the walls and get everything printed. It's the most personal and thoughtful gift. And it's really easy to personalize before you give it. The Skylight digital picture frame is just amazing. So the Skylight is a touchscreen photo frame you can send photos to straight from your phone, and they appear in seconds. You can easily personalize Skylight with gift mode. Gift mode lets you add photos to the frame ahead of time, so as soon as it's unwrapped and plugged in, their most treasured memories will appear. It is so easy to use. You set it up, it takes less than 60 seconds. The touchscreen makes it easy. You swipe through photos, tap to see new photos sent, tap the heart button to say thank you to the sender. It's a delight to use every day, and it looks beautiful in your home. Photos are displayed in HD resolution, and it looks like a real modern photo frame. Set it up in a portrait or landscape. The larger 15-inch frame can be wall mounted as well. We're confident that you'll love Skylight. We offer free 120-day returns. Over 1 million happy customers, thousands of 5-star reviews are available in over 30 countries. Recommended by The Today Show, Forbes, New York Magazine, and more. As a special limited time offer for our listeners, get $15 off your purchase of Skylight Frame when you go to skylightframe.com/meatball. To get $15 off your purchase of Skylight Frame, just go skylightframe.com/meatball. That's skylightframe.com/meatball.
You know what sucks? Like, we're such adults now. Like, oh my God, I just posted this thing. And let me find it. Do my laundry. Like, just take care of me. Because we're always taking care of our little freaking kids. And,
I know.
doing everything for the house. Like, I still don't feel like an adult myself. But I posted this thing on my story. And I'm like, holy shit, we're adults. So it says, how to tell you're an adult. You gain 30 pounds overnight.
That's true.
You'd rather sleep than go out. Everything hurts. Comfort comes before style. 100%.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. You have a favorite spatula.
Yeah.
I have a favorite spatula. And I have favorite tongs.
Yes, I have like a couple favorite utensils.
Yeah. Everything feels like a chore. Yes. The laundry's a chore, cooking's a chore, cleaning's a chore, giving the kids, baths and all that shit. Everything feels like a chore. College students look like they're 12 years old.
Oh my God, that kills me. You know what kills me?
What? Are you 7?
So we'll be watching baseball, and I remember when I was young watching baseball, and they were like older guys. And now I'm watching and they're babies. And I'm like, oh my God, this is really just showed me my age.
No, do you remember? So, yeah, you guys are going to see this next season when we go to the Renegades. We met all the Renegades players, and they're like minor league, like right before, they get to majors. Didn't they look 7?
Oh my God, babies. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm your grandmother?
Literally. I'm like, am I your great grandma?
Literally, we could be like one of their, if we had babies young, they could be our
grandkids.
Our kids.
I felt like grandkids.
Mike looked so old next to them.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, poor grandpa in the back.
Mike really looked old, and I never think he looks old. I think he looks great for his age, but him standing next to those kids, I'm like, damn.
I think I called him Grandpa. I was like, oh, Grandpa, get in there. Get in there, Gramps.
You definitely did.
Because I couldn't believe it. But even just Major League, I remember watching the Yankees, and they were older men, like Bernie Williams, Paul O'Neill.
Yeah, they look like men.
They were like men. And I was like, oh, I have crush on these men. And then now I'm like, I wonder if my mom and dad were looking at them and being like, oh, they're kids. because that's how I feel when I'm watching like the Yankees now. I'm like, they are kids, they're babies.
Well, that's when you
It's
know we're
so
getting
crazy.
old. And now I'm
I
36.
know.
So I
I'm
just,
gonna be 37. I can't believe it.
woof.
January.
Oh my God. You're almost, when you turn 40, I'm literally going to scream.
Oh my God. Well, you'll be right behind me. Well, at
No, I
least Jenny
know.
for all of us.
Oh yeah. Jenny's the old one. But you know
Yeah.
what I think? Like thinking like, oh, and the last one was you always wake up annoyed.
Oh, well, yeah.
Every day I wake up annoyed. I'm like, is this just my life now, or am I just in a bad mood all the time?
I've never been a morning person. One thing about us Buckners, even my kids, we are not morning people. We like sleep. Trying to get us all out of the house to get CJ to school
Mm-hmm.
is like comical because CJ wants to keep sleeping. Cameron wants to keep sleeping. We're all just like trying to get our shit together. But it's not, it's like, we're just not, every Buckner in my house is not a morning person. We like to sleep.
Well, meatballs in general, we're not morning people.
Yeah. I've never
We're
been a
not
morning.
into it.
Like I move slow. Like even like I
Yeah.
remember like when we do filming, when we're filming, they'll be like, "All right, can you do interview at 9?" I'm like, "I
Oh, back in
can't."
the day?
Like, no, now. I'm like, "No, I
Oh,
cannot."
yeah. I'm like at 10:30. 10:30 is my earliest.
Yeah, I'm like, I cannot function at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to have my coffee, I need to get my shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Not a morning
Yeah, like I
person.
do not feel like answering a million questions and like being peppy at 9 o'clock in the morning. You're out of your
Yeah.
freaking mind.
And then like getting the kids together and like I said, my kids aren't morning people. Like it doesn't happen. I'm like, listen, mornings do not work for me. They don't.
Well, I'm glad we're both the same because in my
Yeah.
house, so it's different in my house. So I'm the one that loves to sleep in. Angelo likes to sleep in. And Lorenzo likes to sleep in. But Giovanna, this freaking girl is like her father because Gianni likes to wake up early. Sometimes he'll
Ugh,
wake up at like 6 a.m. and like go on the Peloton. I'm like, are you like well? Are you okay? Like who does that?
no,
Who
that
wakes
is
up at 6
not
a.m.
it.
to go on the Peloton? I mean, if you do, God fucking bless you, because I wish I could do that. I would probably be, in good shape and like in a good mood. But I just physically can't do it. And Giovanna, this freaking girl wakes up at 6 o'clock every morning and she's 9 now. So instead of like wanting squishies and like unicorn shirts, she's like a tween. So she wants like all like the Sephora oils and like all this shit. So she wakes up in the morning, she sits at her little vanity that I just bought her and she does her oils on her face. She brushes her hair. She puts product in it. She like does a full freaking routine like she's, going on the red carpet. And I'm
Wow.
like, oh my God. I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be you always because she's definitely like me in so many ways, but that is not me. That is, I think that's her father or her nana because Janice, my mother-in-law, she wakes up at like 3 every morning. She's crazy.
Oh my
I
God.
know. She wakes up at 3 and she's at work by like 5.
Ugh.
Yeah, so these
No.
these vowels, they're different. So I like to sleep in and yeah, totally not a morning person. And I like that about me.
Yeah, but she has work though, so I get why she has to wake up because
At
Chris
3 o'clock in
hates
the
morning.
morning.
Well, Chris has to. He's not a morning person at all. So like on weekends,
Oh
like he
yeah, that's
really
true.
enjoys it. But he has to because he has to wake up at like 3 or 4 to get to his job at 5. So I feel like is different. That, isn't like a true morning person. That is like just a person like living
No, but she does that on the
day to day
weekends
life.
too and down the shore.
Oh yeah, no.
She'll wake
Not
up
the
at 3,
weekend.
4 and start vacuuming.
Oh my God, vacuuming?
So when I used to live,
Stop.
wait, so you meatballs remember Snooki and JWoww. The first season, or no, it was the second season. I was living in the basement of Janice's house, my mother-in-law, and I love living there. Like it was like amazing because she would come down, she would do laundry. Obviously, she's cooking, so we just go upstairs and eat her dinner. It was literally like we were like kids living in her house. It was amazing, and I loved it. But the only thing I hated was I would wake up every single morning at like 5 a.m., even like on a Saturday or Sunday, because she's vacuuming at 5 a.m. and like
Oh,
slamming cupboards and all this shit. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't.
yeah, the vacuuming.
Can you
Like I
imagine? Like, oh, it's
please
5 a.m. Let me vacuum.
like 9. please. I can't. That's like if someone's like mowing their lawn and shit at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
I'm like, can you go to bed? Go take a nap.
Like, I'm still sleeping.
I don't know. I don't know how people do it. I really don't.
No. Yeah, I don't like it. Like, I'm like a good, like, I wake up at like, we probably wake up at like 8 normally. And then like, we like to relax and like hang out.
Oh yeah, I'm not
like,
jumping out of my bed real quick.
Yeah. Like on the weekdays, like clearly we wake up and we get ourselves together and go to school.
Yeah.
But like on the weekends, unless we have plans, like we're relaxing in the morning, getting coffee, watching some TV, playing in the playroom, relaxing. But anyway, yeah, I guess we're old.
We are old, and I can't deal that I'm 36. I just
and
don't
like
know
the
how this
30
happened.
pounds overnight is so true.
Yeah, bitch. Like if I go to Sunday dinner and I have like pasta, like I'm treating myself. I'm gonna have pasta. I'll have a little bread. Maybe I'll have some dessert. I wake up and I'm 5 pounds heavier. I'm like, how did this happen?
I know, it sucks.
Especially being meatballs. It's way worse.
Big holidays mean big family get-togethers, but you don't have to spend all that money on your holiday spread without getting something in return. With Ibotta, you can get your turkey and all of your favorite sides for free. Starting November 1st, for the 4th year in a row, Ibotta is giving 100% cash back on your holiday feast. Just add the offers in your app to redeem everything you need to make your holiday feast complete. All you have to do is shop at your favorite retailers and upload your receipt. Ibotta gives you cash back on hundreds of grocery items, from produce to personal care to pantry goods, so you can make sure you're beating inflation no matter what you're purchasing. You can also earn cash back on hundreds of online brands and retailers too when you start with Ibotta, including Lowe's, Macy's, Sephora, Best Buy, and more. Download the Ibotta app now and use code Meatball to get 100% cash back on your holiday dinner starting November 1st. Just go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the free Ibotta app and use code Meatball. That's IBOTTA in the Google Play or App Store and use code Meatball.
Well, you're fasting, aren't you?
So I decided to fast. Yes, I'm on my 2nd day of not eating.
I used to do like intermittent fasting, but I have to get back into that. But I think I started, so whenever I want to like lose weight, I go on to Jenny Craig because it's like easy for me because I don't have to
Jenny Craig.
Yeah, it works for me. I swear to God.
It reminds me of like the 90s.
I know.
I'm on Jenny Craig.
I like the food,
yeah.
And it's already portioned, and it's like calorie intake. So it's just easy and I don't have to think. So then I really just have to worry about like Chris's food and the kids, and I don't have to worry about myself.
What is the food? Like, what do they give you?
It's like, I don't know, like this morning I just had 2 little pancakes and a sausage, but it's like.
Oh, you're on Jenny Craig now?
Yeah, I just started it.
Nice.
So I just want to lose a couple pounds.
Yeah, I just started Jenny Craig.
I just started Jenny Craig. I'm going to be a spokesperson.
I can't with you. You should be. I feel like everyone forgot about them. It's all about like Weight Watchers now.
Yeah. No, it's just so much easier. Like they give you the meals, and now you don't even have to go to the place. Like you just order it online, and that's it. Super great. I like it. I know you picture like an 80s, like in the 80s, like.
No, yeah, like my mom's like older friends.
Yeah.
I just got on Jenny Craig.
Yeah. Well, I just got on Jenny Craig, and I actually lost like a lot of weight on it in the past, like before my wedding. So it works for me. So I'm like, I'm just going to do what I know works, but I'm also going to do the intermittent fasting.
Yeah. But tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I think you started intermittent fasting without even knowing it because you were so busy running around with the kids that you literally looked at the clock. It was like 3 o'clock and you were like, holy shit, I didn't eat anything yet.
Well, that's what it was. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was doing it, and I was losing weight. And I'm like, why am I losing weight? Like, I'm not even doing anything. And then
Yeah, you're forgetting to feed yourself, bitch.
the way I realized I was doing it though was because Mike and Paulie were talking about the fasting, and I was like, you know what?
I think I'm
And
doing
then
that.
I was like, I think I do that. I was like, I don't eat until like 3 every day, and then I stop eating after dinner, which is like 8. So I guess like I was just naturally doing it, and I had no idea. And they're like, "Oh wow, that's like a good fasting." I'm like,
Oh yeah.
"Yeah, I guess."
No, that's literally how you lost all your weight right after CJ.
And Cameron.
Yeah, literally like 3 months, and you were the skinniest ever.
Yeah, because I was not knowing intermittent fasting. But I mean, I gained it all back. I feel
Oh
like a big,
no, you still have
large
a thin
cow.
waist.
Yeah, but I'm definitely thicker. But I'm fine with it. I'm going to
Yeah, I
lose a
think you
couple
look
pounds
sexy and great.
time.
This is your sexy era, remember?
Yeah. 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 I guess so.
Sexy
Yeah.
Daner.
Sexy Diener. So yeah, so so I can't, so what are you going to do after the fasting?
So I'm just gonna try and eat healthy. Like I said, like I was just like I don't care, like I'm comfortable, like I'm not trying to impress anybody. But like now, like walking and like bending down, I'm like my body hurts and I just don't want to feel like that anymore. So I'm just gonna try and like eat healthier. I'm gonna get back into working out. I love rumble boxing. It's so much freaking fun. And I love that it's in the dark. So my thing is like I don't like workout classes with a lot of people because you just feel like people are looking at you and competition, and I just don't like it. But Rumble, you're in the dark and it feels like you're at a club because they're playing club music and you're literally punching to the beat. Oh my god, it's so
What
much
is
fun.
that?
Rumble?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all over.
Oh, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, so they just opened one near me like a year ago. So I want to get back into that. It's just like fun. Like I love workouts that are fun and I don't feel like I'm actually like torturing myself. And I like workouts that you don't feel like you're working out. So
Yeah.
I'm going to get back into rumble boxing and I just want to be healthy. I want to be strong again. That's my goal, I think. But like
I know.
also like be able to like cheat if I want to. Like I'm not going to be like strict, like, oh my God, like Vinny. Like, oh my God, I can't have that. Like, no, I'm going to have a pizza.
He's ridiculous.
Insane.
Step into a world of non-stop action on DraftKings Casino. Play the classics like blackjack, roulette, and slots, plus enjoy exclusive games you can't find anywhere else. All you have to do is sign up, select the offer, make your deposit, and start playing from a full suite of games. Download the DraftKings Casino app now and sign up with the promo code Meatball. New customers can get a deposit match up to $500 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more. Only on DraftKings Casino with promo code Meatball. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. 1 per opted in. New customer, minimum $5 deposit. Max match 500 in casino credits, which require 1 playthrough within 7 days. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/players choice for eligibility. Terms and responsible gaming resources.
Yeah, and I want to try and like stop drinking as much too. I feel like I'm drinking a lot of wine. It's time to like cut back.
Yeah. Like cut back like how? Like drink like have a wine once a week or once every 2 weeks?
Like maybe like no, probably because right now I'm like probably drinking like 3 to 4 times a week. So I feel like, and that's a lot. Just the last couple weeks, just with the holidays and like and everything.
Yeah, even December now we're still gonna be drinking.
So I just feel like, and then like I'm like, oh, and then I want my night to myself. I'm like, okay, well now I'm like drinking 3 or 4 nights of my wine. And I'm like, that's just a lot. So I feel like I'm gonna do like maybe, because I do like my one night a week of just like me time. So I might just, I'm going to try and the one night a week and then like one weekend. So like 2 times a week, I'll have like my wine.
Doesn't it suck that we judge ourselves?
Oh, I judge myself always.
We're just
I'm definitely
I had a glass of wine or 2 last night and now I want one now. Like, fuck me.
I know. I'm like, come on. But I'm like, I feel like I'm an alcoholic, but I'm like, I know I'm not because I could go like.
No, we're definitely not alcoholics.
But I do want to like try and like cut the days of the week that I drink. But we'll see. Because some days after the kids are freaking fighting over the same toy for 12 hours, I'm like, I need a fucking wine.
Wait, I am so easy to do that. If my kids piss me off, if I even like raise my voice a little bit, I feel that tingle in my head that I want to punch something and I just pour a glass of wine.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm like really bad with that.
I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. Wait, did you just see? So I actually finally felt like I connected with Kim Kardashian because she finally like let herself go in this one interview. So Courtney is like, oh yeah, I like to like go with my kids with love. They tend to like, they're better with like a love approach. And
God.
And then Kim's like, yeah, and a little tough love in there too. And she goes, sometimes you're just like, go to fucking bed. It's 10 o'clock. You're driving me crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
can we be real, please? Yeah.
I'm like, yes, Kim. Yes. I finally relate to you.
Well, I feel awful for her because she has North, and I saw a few videos of her, and I can relate because Sissy can be so fucking mean to me, and Milani to like Jenny. Like, me and Jenny always like complain about the girls and like what they're doing to us. North is doing the same shit to Kim. Did you see that? Yeah. Did you see that interview where she was like, I hate it. It looks stupid and cheap.
Yeah.
She's like, it looks like a dollar store.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
And Kim was just sitting there like, fuck my life.
She was mortified when she said the dollar store because it was right in front of the freaking what is it called?
The designer. Who was that?
The designer. She's like, yeah, it looks like it's from the dollar store. Kim almost like threw up.
And the designer was about to cry. He was like, oh yeah. My God.
Like, I feel like I need to start watching because that one part with Kim, I was like, oh, she let herself go for a second. And she's like, go the fuck to bed. You're driving me crazy. I'm like, oh, she had a morning.
No, see, I like when people are real like that because...
Yeah, I'm like, those kids were not putting on their shoes this morning.
Yeah.
She was late for that interview and she finally let herself be for a minute. I was like, yes, she had herself a morning. But yeah, so like some days I'm like, oh my God, I just need a wine. If they're like, the kids are just like fighting all day because now they're at their age where they just fight over everything. And I'm like, I can't.
Literally.
But yeah, so I'm like going to try and like cut back on my drinking. So I am in love with Stitch Fix, especially now over the holidays because I have so many events coming up, so many parties, and I need clothes because right now I feel like I've worn every single thing in my closet. And Stitch Fix is great because I feel like I get my own personal stylist and they know everything I love because they know my likes, my dislikes, my sizes, how things fit me, and Stitch Fix really is amazing. Stitch Fix is the best way to shop new styles and brands, especially if you're just stuck on one brand. Stitch Fix will help you kind of like flourish your style a little bit, make you try new things. And you simply just share your style, sizes, and budget with a quick style quiz, and Stitch Fix sends you 5 items in a fix right to your door. Try everything on at home, keep what you like, and send back the rest. And shipping and returns are always free. I absolutely love this because I love that I don't have to leave my house. Everything's comes in and I try it on, and whatever I don't like, I could just return. They have over 1,000 brands and styles, so no matter what season of your life you're in, Stitch Fix has you covered. Just like I said, Christmas and all the holidays around the corner, and I definitely need some new clothes for these events. Thanks, Stitch Fix. They just get me, and they'll get you too. Try today at stitchfix.com/meatball, and you'll get 25% off when you keep every
everything in your fix. That's stitchfix.com/meatball. stitchfix.com/meatball.
Well, speaking of drinking, the last time I had a glass of wine, I was binging Squid Games, and I know you want to talk about
Oh my
that.
God.
Wait,
I
when is the new
love it.
episodes coming out? I'm freaking out.
The 29th.
Oh,
Oh my God. Yeah. Let's talk about Squid Games because I'm obsessed, but I'm getting so upset because every time I start to like somebody or I'm
they
like,
go
oh, this is
home.
my person, they go home. And I'm like, oh my God, now who am I rooting for? Like my person went home.
Wait, I definitely don't want to do any spoilers though, or we could say spoiler alert, and then you guys can't listen if you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
But
But we won't talk about who went home, but
yeah,
we could talk about like the characters.
how crazy! I was like on the edge of my seat, I had anxiety, like they were gonna die, but knowing they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like I felt like
Yeah.
that, I don't know. I just felt scared for them.
So there's like a lot. So I started going into TikTok and now like my algorithm is basically Squid Games and all the players keep popping up on my TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about like the behind the scenes stuff. And like I get it. I get like the whole production side of it because, we're on a show and I know how long it's like you rush to wait, right? So like
Oh yeah,
you
it takes forever.
sometimes are like sitting in a car for like 30 to 40 minutes waiting to go into a restaurant because, they have to get the cameras ready. They have to get the lighting ready. They have to get everything set up. So they were kind of like talking about like when they did red light, green light, that they filmed that for 9 hours almost. Like almost 9 hours. The last person to cross the finish line that didn't get eliminated, I believe they said it was like almost 9 hours.
That's
And
why
it
that
was,
girl in the squat couldn't hold it.
yes.
Who holds
So,
that for 9 hours?
right. So, no. And so this is what they were saying, which I think if this is so like interesting and people should know, like, so this is why these people, first of all, it was like below freezing out where they were. So they were all so cold. Secondly, whenever they would freeze and the girl would stop singing, they were in that position for like 30 to 40 minutes
Oh, I could never.
because the production had to go and like was getting different shots and all this stuff. So they were in that position for 30 to 40 minutes. So the girl in the squat, it looked like she was standing there for like 5 seconds, but she was like in that squat for like 30 minutes.
I think she did a TikTok. Did you see her?
I didn't see her, but I saw somebody
She
else.
was like,
So
you
I
guys
thought
have no idea. You think I can't hold a squat? She said it was hours.
yeah. And they said, and that's why people, when they knew it was going to be such a long wait, they started throwing themselves on the floor. That's why they were laying on the floor. And that's why they were getting into seating positions because they were like, oh God, I'm not going to be standing up for 40 minutes before we have to run again. So they were like all like doing different things and they were freezing. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like they were over it by then.
Oh yeah.
They were like,
Oh yeah.
and fuck it.
Well, yeah. But I don't know how good I would do on that.
I don't know. I feel like it's too much pressure.
Yeah. And like the fact that like, it's not like you can kind of like possibly not go home. Like if you mess up, like you're going home. Like these people are getting eliminated left and freaking right.
Oh, poor
It's
things.
crazy. Wait, and then that one guy that picked up the phone. Wait, there's just so much. It's so messy, some of it too. Like that one kid. Oh, what was his real name's Bryant, but everybody hated him. What was his number?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't either. But he and this one guy, I guess, got into a fight and he called him a frat boy or whatever. And he goes, call me a frat boy again. He goes, okay, frat boy. And he like walked away. It comes to find out that one kid is like a TikToker and like his shtick is like bothering people. So he was like literally just doing what he does. And he got punched in the face once for it on his TikTok.
Oh, no, thank you.
So I'm like, he wasn't afraid of freaking that guy at all. He was like, all right, if I get punched in the face again, I get punched in the face. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Squid Games. But at this point, I'm not really sure who I'm like rooting for.
Yeah, I have no idea who's gonna win, but supposedly it was like over $4 million that they won.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine?
No. Like, I can't. That's crazy.
That's a lot of fucking money.
And then it was so crazy because I was like watching the show and I'm like, I know this one girl.
You know her?
She looked a little different. I did know her. So she looked a little different on the show because I guess like, she didn't have any makeup on and, she was like in that outfit. I'm like, I know her. And then I look and I'm like, oh my God, that's Figgy. So she was on Survivor.
Oh shit.
And then I met her at Hearts of Reality because you know how I do that reality.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, the Hearts of Reality fundraising charity event. And I was like, oh my God, that's Figgy. So like I see her like every year at the Hearts of Reality and she was on Survivor. And at first I was like, is that her? And then they were like, yeah, I like Figgy. I'm like, oh my God, it freaking is Figgy. I was
How
like, how
crazy.
funny. Yeah. But she's no longer there. But so now I'm like, I don't know who I'm rooting for here. I don't know if I love the mom and the son. I keep going back and forth.
Oh yeah, like I loved them at first, and now I'm like, ugh, over it.
Yeah, so because you saw the last episode. I'm not going to say who goes home, but I was very upset.
Oh yeah, Chelsea sent me his Instagram if you want it.
Yeah, send it to me.
I literally screamed.
I was like so upset. Both of them. I liked both of them because the one kid, I'm not going to say his name, but he goes home in the 5th episode. He has a whole TikTok with his family.
Mm-hmm.
Such an amazing dad, and like him and his wife are hysterical. So I was like sad when he went home too. And then the other guy, I was like, oh my God. I was like, those were my 2 favorites.
Yeah, I feel like the ones that I loved went home. I'm going to send it to you right now.
I know. I was like, come on. What the hell? But yeah, I'm loving Squid Games and I'm very excited for the next episodes. And we had 2 producers that are on Jersey Shore actually produce Squid Games, which was cool.
Yeah, so we get the inside scoop. We'll let you guys know once the season's over.
Yes, I love that.
And we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, and then I saw some of the contestants are like trying to sue.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, you know how many waivers they signed?
Like, you signed your life away going on to Squid Games. Do you really think you're going to win some? Like, if you're signing up for like Jersey Shore or like Real World or I don't know what their Summer House, like, okay, like you're not expecting it to be bad. Like you're going to like just be on a reality show. You're signing up for Squid Games. Squid Games is like, they were literally going to make this so close to Squid Games, just only the death part is out of the picture. So
I think if you're signing up to Squid Games, you know exactly what's going to happen. Like I'm pretty sure they sign waivers like if I die or if I get pneumonia or if like anything, like I get injuries, I break bones, like you're signing that, that's okay because you know exactly what this is.
Yeah. Like
it's literally torture.
Yeah. The living conditions aren't going to be great. It's mentally not going to be good on you. I mean, if you watch the original Squid Games, it was torture. So I'm like, I don't know what these people thought they were signing up for, because Squid Games, it's good. Like, I mean, think about it. Survivor, you definitely on Survivor have to also sign your life away. There's been people that get airlifted out of Survivor.
It's definitely not a kumbaya experience.
No. So I'm like, I don't know what these people are suing for. I'm assuming it's because they were out in the cold and like they said they got hypothermia, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't have a case and you signed that it's okay.
Pretty sure that you signed your life away going on to Squid Games. So I'm not sure if I don't know if they're going to win that case.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, they even have like, they barely feed them, but I'm sure that's part of the Squid Games.
Oh yeah, that's definitely in the freaking clause. Because in the movie Squid Games, they fed them the exact same thing in the cans, and it was like shit food.
Exactly. So
like they did the same exact thing as Squid Games.
But then, so our producer said, because they worked with the maker of Squid Games, like they wanted it as close to Squid Games as possible, but just like not killing people. So these people, whoever signed up for Squid Games, had to have known the conditions were not going to be great. And if they didn't, and they didn't read the contract or this, everything, they definitely signed whatever legal thing they think they have, they probably don't have. Because
thinking about it now, I couldn't even survive the conditions of filming that.
Oh no. Like those,
I would be out, bitch. I would be out.
Like just the dorm alone would give me freaking anxiety.
Oh my God, sleeping with everyone like that, and like imagine sleeping on like the top bunk.
Yeah, and what if you have to like fart, or like I would be like, oh my God, I have to like fart.
No, I would literally have gas pains because I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah. And like that's what I think about. If you're sleeping with all those people, and I'm like, oh my God, what if you like
how do you fart?
Sleep or something? Like,
I can't.
I guess that's the least of their worries, but this is what I'm thinking about, sitting in my cozy house. But I would be like, oh my God. Or like, what if, like, I'm like weird about pooping. Like, even when we film, I'm weird. Like, when we would live with together, I would be like so weird about pooping, especially when we shared the bathroom with the boys.
Oh my God, yeah, that was the worst. That's why I only pooped when I showered, and when I pooped, I would have the shower on hot because that like gets the smell away. But I would literally shower for an hour.
Yeah, same. I'm
embarrassed.
I would go weeks without pooping when we were.
You and Jenny,
I was like,
worst.
I would like constipate myself because I didn't want to like go in the bathroom that the boys were using too.
Oh, see now there's a thing called poopery.
Yes.
So it's like it never happened.
Yeah, I have that.
I carry it everywhere.
But yeah, but those bathrooms in Squid Games, they're all one. It's not like a girl's room and a boy's room. Like they're all one, I think.
Oh, I know. Imagine showering and shitting and all that. No, I'm not comfortable. I need my space.
Like one girl said that she would wear her socks in the shower.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's like a freaking prison.
Yeah. Prison is probably better.
I can't.
Yeah, so crazy pants. But yeah, that's what.
Well, let's get ready for Squid Games Part 2.
And they couldn't bring in any type of stuff. So they said that the deodorant, they had one thing of deodorant that everybody used that was just hanging in the bathroom.
Oh, no, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then, you know what I was also thinking? Like, obviously they're showering, but are they washing those clothes?
No.
Or are they putting those clothes back on? Like, they don't have luggage. So are you in your underwear that entire time?
So they said they gave new underwear and stuff daily, but you couldn't wash your outfit. So they said fuck
that.
Those
People
outfits were so gross. And sometimes they didn't want to walk around in the dorm because they didn't want to sweat, because then it would make your outfit smell.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would bother me
were not good there, I don't think.
Oh my God.
A wooden toothbrush. They gave a wooden toothbrush.
No, it's literally prison.
Yeah, they gave a little bit of
Shawshank
toilet paper. They don't even have toilet paper. No,
how do they wipe their ass? Their hands?
Kidding. Imagine.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could see it.
Imagine. Oh my God.
I would never do that.
Yeah,
for 4 million.
No. I mean, I guess 4 million's a lot, but
yeah, but I'm not trying to go through that crazy experience and have to go through therapy.
Yeah.
Just for that.
I don't know. A lot of them said they met like great people, like really cool people, and they like had a great experience. Others, are more complaining. Oh my God, this was another thing that I found on TikTok. They said, so they really needed chapstick and their lips were super chapped. So they didn't get lip balm until like the third or fourth day because I guess everybody was complaining about it. And they were using condoms as chapstick.
What do you mean condoms? Like the lube?
The lube from the fucking condoms.
Tina.
So they give them
Tina,
condoms but no chapstick.
Stop it now.
I swear.
That is fucking vile.
They were freaking using lube from condoms.
That is disgusting. Well, was it flavored condoms?
I have no idea. I'm not making this up. You could go on TikTok and find that anywhere. Like plenty of them are saying it. And their favorite thing was their lip. I guess it was cold there because they said their favorite thing was their chapstick when they finally got it. Probably because they were using freaking condom lube for chapstick.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Imagine.
Freaking vile.
I can't. Yeah. It's crazy. All the inside scoop on Squid Games, you would think that I was on there.
Oh, literally. And you got all this from TikTok.
Yeah. Yep. I'm like down a rabbit hole of Squid Games.
I can't do.
I can't either.
So make sure you Meatballs watch it. So then when we all watch the part 2, we can come back here and talk about it because me and Tina are obsessed.
Clearly. Very obsessed.
Very obsessed.
All right. Do you want to go to fan questions?
Yes, before we go, because I'm going to have to get the kids at school, and then I'm going to end up yelling, and then I'm going to want a glass of wine. Let's see.
Wait, this is from Brandy. Would you rather be a turtle or a rabbit, and why?
Ooh.
I kind of like that. I feel like I would rather be a turtle, slow and steady, and then I would have my shell to protect myself.
I think I would want to be a rabbit because I want to jump high and I'm cute and fluffy. And I just want to jump.
You want to jump?
And I want to have cute ears and cute baby rabbits.
Yeah. I feel like I would like a turtle. I would like to have the protection of a turtle.
Well, sometimes you do look like a turtle.
I do look like a turtle when I'm drunk.
When Dina is like wasted out of her mind and she's just standing there looking up in the air, she looks like a turtle.
Yeah, I do. But like the protection, they could just go into their shell.
Oh yeah, that's cozy.
Like, that's like pretty nice.
If
I
was a rabbit and you were a turtle, would you let me in your shell?
If you were nice.
Yeah, I'm a nice rabbit. And then if you didn't let me, I would jump on your shell.
You would jump on my shell?
Yeah. Or I'd jackrabbit kick you.
Well, that's not nice. Well,
if you don't let me in your shell.
Well, I'd be protected in my shell, and I'd say, F you, get out of here.
Good, I'm going to kick you into the traffic. Stay down.
Oh my God. You would have me get run over? You sicko?
Stop, I'm on my period. I have so many emotions.
My goodness.
I can't.
Let's see. Okay, here's one. What is your Roman Empire? I don't understand this. Do you understand it? Like, what is this whole new thing going around? Like, oh, that's my...
I mean, I guess guys know what, like, every guy thinks about the Roman Empire.
Like, what is that?
Like, it's like a thing that guys do.
I don't know what Roman Empire is.
Me neither. Let me Google it. Roman Empire.
Oh, okay. They said it's something that you think about every day and have thought about obsessively for a long time.
Yeah, but like, what is it? Is it like a war? It's 1,000 years ago, the Roman civilization became a monarchy.
All right, so something I think about, Christmas.
Oh, there's the Roman Empire on Netflix. Maybe we should watch it and see what the boys are talking about.
Yeah, because it just says something that you think about every day and have thought about obsessively for a long time. I don't know, my kids and Chris are my Roman Empire?
No, it has to be like, not that. I think about Britney Spears shaving her head a lot. Is that my Roman Empire?
What about her with the
Britney Spears meltdown?
Okay, that could be your Roman Empire.
Like, I think about that a lot and, like, why she just went crazy.
Yeah.
Like, do you think about an event? Oh, my Roman Empire is actually Titanic. I think about Titanic all the fucking
That's
time.
true. You do think about Titanic.
I love Titanic.
Yo, if that thing didn't happen with the submarine, you would have went down in there.
Dina, it was on my bucket list.
I know it was.
To go and see fucking Titanic.
Nicole would have been on that freaking submarine.
No, I was saving up money to do that. Like, fuck that.
Crazy pants. No, I feel like my family's my Roman Empire.
Yeah, but that's not the point, though.
Yeah, it's something that you, whatever.
No, like an event in history.
Are you sure it's history?
Yeah, it's not about your freaking kids.
No, because some people say like my Roman Empire is like Schitt's Creek.
I don't know.
I don't either. It's weird. I tried. Did you guys get sauce over Thanksgiving? And that's from Antonio from Staten Island.
I actually got sauce before Thanksgiving because I went out to dinner with Gianni for my birthday and I had martinis and then I had wine. So I was maybe I was a little hungover for Thanksgiving. I only had like a couple glasses of wine, but the night before Thanksgiving Eve, yes.
See, I made sure I didn't drink Thanksgiving Eve because I wanted to be fresh for Thanksgiving. And then Thanksgiving, I didn't get sauced, but I had like a couple glasses of wine.
Do you remember back in the day? Well, I don't know if you did this, but Thanksgiving Eve was like a banger night for me. Like, I met Johanna from Real World, my idol. Like, I always wanted to be like her when I wanted to, be a reality star. I met her at the club. She was doing a club appearance, and I was so hungover for Thanksgiving. I was in my room till 2:30. Everyone was at the house. My mom was so mad at me. And then I walked out to dinner finally to eat turkey, and I was like, I wore sunglasses. I was in my pajamas. My hair was a mess. And I'm like, hi, everyone. It was terrible. It was really bad.
No, yeah. I used to do like big Thanksgiving Eve nights. Like I remember I went to this one thing. It was like it was like a huge event. Like we got dressed up.
Oh, yeah.
I was pumped.
It's supposedly the biggest party night of the year.
And I would wake up. I would definitely be a hungover mess most of my early 20 Thanksgivings.
Yeah, like disgusting.
These questions are pretty funny. Does Dren know the meaning of Christmas?
I don't think Dren knows the meaning of anything. She's
what
just
are
an
her
evil
thoughts
person.
on the holiday?
I feel like Dren hates Christmas. I feel like Dren would be the Grinch.
That's from Mariah from Bethlehem, PA. And she goes, and what are Mina's regrets? I mean, Mina has a lot of regrets. I think that's so funny. Does Dren know the meaning of Christmas? That should be a horror movie.
Can you imagine? It's like Krampus.
Yes. Drenmas. Drenmas. That should be
Dren would never appreciate Christmas. No, she would be the Grinch.
I like that she asks what are her thoughts on the holiday.
I mean, do you guys want to ask her one day?
That was funny.
She would probably hiss at you.
She would. Oh my God. Just reading that, I just picture a horror movie. Drenmas.
That's actually a good one. Maybe Jenny can make a movie about that.
Yeah. Dren ripping apart Christmas and taking it from everybody.
Well, what's your plans this weekend? I actually, before I go get the kids today, I'm just like busy packing because it's Giovanna's first competition. We're going to Kentucky, and this is like the first of many. We travel so much for her team, and it's literally like a 4-day event. So crazy. But yeah, I'm going to go to Kentucky and Giovanna's first competition. So make sure you watch my stories this weekend, Meatballs, because she's going to kill it. And I can't wait. I love
cheerleading. Oh my God, I love that. You'll have to take videos.
Totally.
Yeah, I figure we're going to probably do something Christmassy now that it's going to be December. On Friday, I'm bringing them to Magical Encounters, and they meet Santa Claus and do pictures. It's really like a really cute place. If anybody's in like the Freehold area, that's where it is in New Jersey. It's so freaking cute. And then I'm going to do, I think, Shady Brook Farms on Saturday. They do like a whole Christmas thing. They also do a whole
cute. So you're like celebrating all weekend.
Yeah. Every weekend I have something booked.
I love it.
I'm crazy. All right. So I have to go pick up CJ.
Same. I have to go be a mom. But it was amazing talking to you, Meatballs. We will definitely see you next week. And have a great weekend, bitches. Enjoy yourself. Have a glass of wine and definitely watch Squid Games. Make sure you binge so we can all be on the same page.
Yes, please binge so that we don't do any spoilers because next week we're going to be naming names.
Yes, queen.
And don't forget to look up TikTok, the condom thing, because that was crazy to me.
Disgusting. Literally vomit.
I could not believe that. They're like, what's the craziest thing that happened there? And they're like, well, we had to use condoms as chapstick. I'm like, what?
Oh my God, I can't throw up.
All right.
On that note, on that note, we did it, Meatball.
We did it. Let's go get sauced. Bye, guys.